I used to be a totally normal office worker. I went to work, went out, had something to eat, went home.
Jason Huang felt his life was meaningless until he started scaling Shanghai's skyscrapers without a lifeline. Roof-topping is the adrenaline kick he'd been looking for. Jason belongs to the generation that grew up with China's economic miracle, thrill seekers looking for meaning in their lives. Jason's nemesis, the security guards who stand between him and his goal. Jason, Henry and BKK don't use their Chinese names on Instagram, but go by their nicknames. They're on their way to a luxury skyscraper famous for its spectacular views over the city.
The building over there.
They enter through the underground car park. The security guards are aware that adrenaline junkies might try scaling the tower and keep their eyes peeled. The trio meet another rooftopper, but in 5 minutes, the jig is up. A security guard escorts them out of the building. That's life for Shanghai's rooftoppers. Their numbers are growing. More and more Chinese kids are scaling tall buildings and posting pictures of themselves online. There are several hundred of them in Shanghai alone. The city is booming, and it's home to the country's biggest roof-topping community.
I've tried all these buildings, but the security guards are onto us.
This fashionable rooftop bar in the heart of Shanghai's tourist district is too expensive for Jason and his pals, so they bring their own beer but order a Coke to share. The waiter turns a blind eye.
I'm always on the lookout for special places. I want to take photos that most people can't take.
It's Saturday, Jason's favourite day of the week since the offices are empty and there's less chance he'll get caught.
Hello, how about this afternoon? Okay, good. We'll meet then.
Jason works for an advertising agency as a graphic artist. He shares a 3-room apartment with 4 other young professionals. Young adults can't afford to rent a room of their own, let alone an entire apartment. Wages are low, and many employers expect their staff to work overtime 7 days a week. At least Jason has the weekends off. In China, young people are brought up to work hard, be disciplined and subservient. But the government's one-child policy has resulted in a generation that feels entitled. At the same time, these young adults suffer from the weight of society's expectations of them.
They know they're expected to hold down a job, get married, have children, buy a home. Most of them are wrecked with anxiety. I don't think I'm especially brave, but I want to have fun. It makes me feel good. Over there's a lightning conductor, the red one. That's a cool place to climb. I've never been there before, even though it's so close.
BKK and Henry are already waiting. The 3 friends have climbed a lot of towers together. These days, all of Shanghai's skyscraper lobbies are patrolled by security guards. The rooftoppers know they have to look confident. The tower houses offices and a hotel. With their shorts and backpacks, they don't stand out. They're approaching their goal and have to be as quiet as possible. Their voices or footsteps could easily alert the security guards. The door to the roof is locked. The skyscraper is 40 floors high. They start taking photos. The point is to get as close to the edge as possible. The danger has to be obvious in the picture. Feet dangling off the edge, an abyss below. These are the kinds of shots that earn them the respect of the rooftopping community. Jason has made it to the top and sends a text to the others that they should follow him through the engine room and up the fire escape. Theirs is the first generation in China to have grown up with relative wealth. They're known as the post-90s generation. Employers see them as demanding and disobedient. China's quest for wealth traditionally hasn't factored in much room for personal needs.
A lot of people don't understand why we do this. They think we're rebelling, looking for trouble. But the reason we climb towers is to take photos.
There isn't much scope for rebellion in today's China. Public criticism of the system is taboo. Police come down hard on anyone who voices dissenting opinion. Schools and universities expect students to toe the line.
I love the feeling of climbing. I'm addicted to it. The adrenaline rush.
He wants to get to the very top.
I'm looking forward to the new tower. I'm pretty excited. I get scared every time I try a new building, but I want each time to feel like it's the first time. They say when you feel safe, it's when it's most dangerous.
At 190 meters tall, this skyscraper is relatively unspectacular, but it has a feature other towers don't have. The 30-meter tall steel lightning conductor on its roof, a futuristic style element added by the architects who designed the tower in the 1990s.
I never think I might fall. When I'm climbing, I'm holding on tight.
The last leg. Henry has also made it to the top.
It's not too bad up there. It's incredibly exciting. You can feel the structure swinging. It's pretty rusty at the top, and you can see that it must have been hit by lightning a few times.
All that's left now is to document their triumph. They look as cool as possible in their photos. Another of Shanghai's 250 towers conquered. Jason and his friends have lost count of how many they've scaled so far, but this one won't be the last.